Our next speaker in the line is Mr. Ajit Shah. Mr. Ajit Shah is a faculty and consultant for international business. He is an import-export consultant for more than 35 years. He is an ex-editor of All India Import-Export Weekly Journal. He has
Uh,
addressed members of the Federation in the GC and is regularly delivering his lectures for various colleges, uh, banks, and other organizations. He has received the SME Excellence Award in 2000 by the SME Chamber of India and is a member in various boards such as the All India Stainless Steel Industries, Bombay Industries Association, etc. He has also authored several books on import-export, duty, policies, and taxation. He is here with us to talk about how we can achieve Advantage India. Mr. Ajit Shah, over to you.
Good afternoon to all of you. President Jyoti sir, Manoj bhai, Sri Mahesh Bhupati ji, Satish Malhotra ji, Mr. R. Suresh, Mr. Sharma ji, Kamal Chopra ji, Ravindra Joshi sir, and our moderator, Dr. Lakshmi Priya. Let me start with a famous proverb. Light and angel needs no introduction. The same way, for the Indian printing industry, export or international business hardly needs any introduction. We all are aware that the present situation, COVID-19, is a unique, never thought of it. All of a sudden it has come and it has changed all the assumptions, all the parameters, all the calculations of the entire world. Since export and import is a global scenario, even this COVID-19 also is a global one. So what will happen? Our focus is that after this COVID-19, where the lockdown will go away, when the situation will reach to a normality, what will be the situations? Please understand that because of these situations, because of this virus, there are going to be several changes. Our focus should be to look at what are the changes which is going to come. Understand one thing very, very, very clearly. What was pre-corona will not be the same as after the same. So what are the areas in which these changes are likely to take place? I will list out few of them. The first one is the demand, the nature of the demand. The goods which were earlier demanded will now may not be demanded, may be demanded less, or a new demand may emerge. I'll give you a very simple example that as far as our industry is concerned, I feel that from printing, print job, more will go towards the packaging sides of it. Packaging will have a much more better advantage and the positive impact on the demand side. Let's try to understand it a little more before. Last week, I had an opportunity to listen to Pharma Roundtable, in which Mr. A.K. Jain from ITCA Laboratory was a part of the speaker, and the amount of the statistics and the data he has given, it gives a very clearly an aspect that what is a strong, bright, long future for the packaging industry is there. So friends, the first takeaway for all of you is that if you want to take Advantage India, you want to take the benefits of this new change which are going to take place, remember one thing very, very clearly: you cannot achieve something better by doing the business in the same way as you were doing in the past. So the changes which are going to take place. Another thing is that the food now, instead of a restaurant and in-house, there will be a lot of food parcels and deliveries will be there. There also will be a very good scope for The packaging which is required for the food purpose or food delivery purpose is also one of the good scope which is going to emerge. Similarly, you can say that courier business, e-commerce also going to go up, and obviously e-commerce packing the parcels, the boxes in which the goods are being transmitted, transferred, will have a scope for this. The second change which is expected is in the supply pattern, the way the goods were being exported. Earlier, the earlier principle was just in delivery that may go on changing. There will be a changes of people's buying the goods. The pattern of the supply will undergo several changes as per the requirement. The quality. The world was very regularly buying high quality also. Now, because of the economic situation, because of the various aspects, the more demand will be in the middle quality products rather than a very, very high quality product. People will definitely try to see and go for the high quality product only when it is a must. It will be more for the people to go for a workable quality, affordable quality, reasonable quality, and that is what will be one of the change which it will be taking place. One more change which I'm looking at will happen will be on the finance. Several companies, because of the economic effects, will also have an adverse impact on their finance, their banking, their monetary aspect. The very few companies having a deep pocket will also have an adverse effect because of this coronavirus lockdown. So the companies which are earlier very comfortably giving you the advance or opening an LC will also have an impact because they also have to depend more on their bank finance, and friends bank also may not be ready or having a finance to go ahead with this. Business organization also will keep on changing. That earlier the organization which it was there making a manufacturing at other places, this also undergo a change. All these are the factors which will bring the changes in the global business, in the international environments, in the world over. The most affected impact which will be on India, like with any other countries, is that the China. We all know that China is a global hub for manufacturing. 80%, I was told, of the total global printing requirement is being manufactured by the companies which are situated in China. China is not today fabric for many. USA and China trade war is well known to us. Several countries have decided to work and get their factory moved from China. Japan has already offered a package that the factories from the of in Japan, of Japan in China are going out of it. Manoj Bhai has already given that X number of the country from the companies have already moved out of it. Yes, China, the world's largest source of supply, will not be anymore those manufacturing hub. What will happen? The effect is very clear. The China factory, if you want to close it, if you, for whatever the reason, political, economical, or a combination thereof, you will have to manufacture it somewhere else. There are possibilities that many of those manufacturers will go back to their home countries. That means the companies which were earlier a manufacturing hub in China will go anywhere outside the China. My dear friend, here we should not make a mistake in our understanding, and we should not be a wishful thinker that all the factories which will get closed in China will come to India. No. At the moment, as on today, the present data very clearly says that for many people, Vietnam, where the single government decisions are taken, is a fabric for many. We have Malaysia, we have Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines. They are our competitors in our neighboring countries, Asian countries. So we will be one of them. That means I will put my statement in this way: because of these changes, because of this virus, because of the COVID-19 lockdown throughout the global, many opportunities will come. It will emerge. But the question is not that. The question is whether we in India are ready to grab this. We are prepared to receive that. Now, for this purpose, I see there are two main elements or the rider on which I would like to build up my remaining speech. It's a wishful thinking that they should come to us. The moment industry come into the country, there is an economic drivers, there are benefits, there are advantages to all people at large and government also. So there are two riders, there are two elements which will be responsible for this purpose, for this. The first one is the efforts of the government. Yes, as it was mentioned, that government has offered double the space to the people who wants to come to India. Land is not the only solution. Well, the Ministry of Commerce has already arranged the various meetings, and word which they have used is all the people who wants to come to India will offer them red carpet welcome. Yes, ease of doing a business. We are is we are also have to be ready for this part of it. Government is definitely doing its own job. Government also has its own limitations. Taxes, revenues are not coming. Responsibility on a society, on a social, on a country is equally increasing. There are packages and the financial assistance is required, demanded by different sector of this. So how much we will get from the government is the time which will tell us that how much we'll get. But yes, we need the support of the government. We need the strong support from the government, and only the people will come. Fortunate enough we are that our present Prime Minister is advocating about our country in an international global way, the way it should be. He is icon. He is regarded as a very good, strong leader. He has a reputation, and his marketing skill is beyond a doubt. India will definitely have an advantage of this. There is a room, there's a possibility, there's a hope, and there's a scope that the industry will get attracted over here. But friends, in my subject of the speech, it is mentioned that how we can achieve advantage India. I think I will focus on the word achieve. Even in today's this seminar, webinar, the tagline also is saying the same thing, that we have to be a captain of our problem and let play a role of a captain. In every test match, in every cricket match, when you start a new match, you have to be ready, and how many centuries you have done, how many wickets you have done in the previous has no relevance. Every match is a new thing. Accordingly, I will also say for our fellow printers that let us go and work it out on the following prescription. I will just like to give a small prescription as what we need to do is out. Friends, it is an opportunity which is there little ahead of us. But the question is, are we ready to grab this opportunity? International market is full of opportunities. You may think that you are a champion, but in the world market, there are challengers. Do you have a skill set which can be measured at the global scale? So for that, if we do not have, I think we have a time to make our preparation in such a way so that when the opportunity comes to us, we should be able to handle this, we should be able to grab them, we should be able to bring the benefits and the advantage to our home.
Yeah, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That was a very nicely put fundamental base idea, saying that we do have a very nice opportunity of the manufacturing units coming to India probably, and then we have to be prepared. We have to know where the demand is, and we have to also know that the government support is required. We would like to hear more from you during the Q&A, sir. There are so many questions coming up in the chat.
Perfect.
So maybe you can answer specific questions during the Q&A. So many people have asked questions.
Sure.
Uh,